Hello, before I move on to the game update, I want to show you this image. This week the Nefarious Spark crack item bundle is on sale. So I think that the crack bundle is actually worth it because the crack bundle costs $20 and roughly that's about 2,300 gems. And when you compare it to existing items such as the super screw and the shard basket, I'm pretty sure you're getting at least a 500 to 1,000 gem discount on this crack bundle. So yeah, back on to the update. Bye! Hello YouTube, I'm Smiiley Smiiles and today I'll give you an update on what's happening in Bit Heroes this week. So the first new update is that a new zone and raid is coming soon in about 6.5 days time. So the new zone is referring to Zone 7 and Raid 5. I'm pretty excited about this. Looking at the trailer image, you can see that there seems to be some kind of a boss on the right hand side. This reminds me a lot of Harry Potter and stuff. It looks like he's sitting on a Patronus mouth, and the boss himself looks a bit like a Death Eater of some sort. On the left hand side, you can see that there is like a turtle sort of a character. He reminds me a lot on Splinter from Ninja Turtles. And you can see this blue kind of turtle thingy. It reminds me of War Turtle from Pokemon. And you can also see 3 slime blobs on the ground. So it's quite interesting and I can't wait for it. Yeah. So looking at the update notes, you can see that there's also a new PvP gauntlet and fishing events that are now available. I am very thankful that the fishing event is actually a constant event that happens throughout the year, I think. Lastly, the next update is 100% item find has been added as this week's daily bonus, so this is pretty awesome. Hopefully you guys will make full use of it and hopefully you guys get a legendary loot this week. So yeah. Looking at the PvP event this week, we're looking at the ranks. This week the prize is a meta rune. This is pretty awesome actually because the meta rune actually costs a lot of rune fragments to fuse. So you might want to do well in this event, especially if you do not have a rare meta rune at the moment. Other than that, it gives you some critter jellies, it gives you some rune fragments and stuff. Points is also very similar to the gauntlet event, nothing too fancy, so yeah. So now taking a look at the fishing event, we're looking at the rewards. It gives you stat points, rune fragments and shells and stuff. And the points itself, it gives you a bit of everything. So I'll say the fishing rewards are still a bit underwhelming, but since the fishing event is totally free to play, I can't complain because it's still free stuff anyway. So yeah. So the next update we have in the game is the defensive pet sale. So you can see that there are many defensive pet egg on sale today. I would definitely go for the large defensive pet egg shielding because I think highly of this burger pet egg. So the defensive pet in general, they are for the PvE content. So whether you're doing raids, trials, gauntlet, flags or dungeons, I think the defensive pet is the choice you would want to pick. So yeah. So the next thing that's new in this week is there's actually a Nefarious Spark. It's basically a crack bundle. It costs $20. So in it contains a burger, increases your item find, experience, capture rate and goal find and movement speed by 200% for 72 hours. It has 3 raid shard baskets and it also has 500 gems. So I'm pretty sure this bundle is mainly for people who wants to like stock up on raids before raid 5 comes out, so that when raid 5 comes out then they can spam on their raids and get all the items. So let's just take a look at the image they have created for this. So about $20 you can roughly get about 2,300 gems. I do know that you can get a bit more gems if you buy it from Congregate and stuff, but for this video let's simplify it that it's approximately 2,300 gems. So if we take a look at what else you would buy, the Nefarious Burger actually gives you the 200% bonus for 3 days. A similar item would probably be the Super Scroll, but the Super Scroll only gives you 150% bonus, and it's only for 24 hours, and it costs roughly about 800 gems. So if you would have to multiply this Super Scroll by 3 days, it will already be 2,400 gems. A Red Shark basket costs about 560 gems. If you multiply it by 3, it's about 1,600 gems. So if you add these two items below, you get roughly about 2,300 gems. So I feel that the crack bundle this week is pretty worth it if what you want to spend money on this game. But that said, you're still spending $20, so make sure you think carefully and ask your parents for any advice before you buy it. Make sure you do not overspend, and hope you enjoy this week's update. Alright, bye. I'm Smiiley and Smiiles once again, and I hope you enjoyed this update. And that's me. Alright, bye.